which is definitely is there is no struggle, there is no progress. The general sentiment of mankind is that a man will not fight for himself when he has the means of doing so. It's not worth being fought for by others. And this sentiment is just. For a man who does not value freedom for himself will never value freedom for others, or put himself to any inconvenience to gain it for others. Such a man, the world says, may lie down until he has the sense enough to stand up. It is useless and cruel to put a man on his legs if the next moment his head is to be bored against a curved stone. A man of that type may never lay the world under any obligation to him, but will be a moral power, a drag on the wheels of society. And if he too be identified with the peculiar variety of his race, he will entail disgrace upon his race as well as upon himself. If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess the faith of freedom and yet deprecate agitation are men who want crops without plowing up the ground. They want the rain without the thunder and the lightning. They want the ocean without the awful roar of its many waters. This struggle may be a moral, or it may be a physical, or it may be both moral and physical, but it must be a struggle. Power conceives nothing without a demand. It never did and never will. Find out just what any people will quietly submit to, and you have found the exact measure of injustice and wrong which will be imposed upon them. These will continue till they are resisted, with either words or blows, or with both. The limits of tyrants are prescribed by the endurance of those whom they oppress. In the light of these ideas, Negroes will be hunted at the north and held and fired at the south, so long as they submit to those devilish outrages and make no resistance, either moral or physical. Men may not get all they pay for in this world, but they must certainly pay for all they get. If we ever get free from the oppression and wrongs heaped upon us, we must pay for their removal. We must do this by labor, by suffering, by sacrifice, and if needs be, by our lives and the lives of others. Thank you. Too often, too much, I watch my black brothers give up too soon because the task of too often, too much, I watch my black brothers give up too soon because the struggle with their task is too hard. Now, if I still hadn't told you that I just watched them, you consider it a failure too. But that's surely not the case. The case is that a man who will not value freedom for himself will never value freedom for others. And within a community that is suffering from poverty, turmoil, and exploitation, there's too many brothers that does not value freedom for themselves. This speech has inspired me to want to motivate all my younger brothers, and to tell them never to give up, and most importantly, to tell them that there is no struggle, there is no progress. All right.